Greetings. Happy super full moon in Scorpio. I decided to pull some cards this evening to get some guidance and clarity and just to see what Spirit wanted to bring forth to us tonight on this beautiful flower moon of this full moon in Scorpio. Earlier in the week, I pulled a card for my Crystal Oracle Mandala deck. And the card that came out was Purification. So this just is, I guess, a continuance in the theme of definitely releasing negative energy, letting go of something, and purifying ourselves with this moon. So I'm going to read what the book says here. Let me take my glasses off because I can't read with my glasses on suddenly. If you've been feeling paranoid and acting weird, take this card as a very direct message from the cosmos to stop it. Worrying yourself is pointless. It's time to release any negativity you have around the situation you're asking about. If someone has been unkind to you, perhaps it's time for you to release them. This card heralds an emotionally intense time since both the full moon and Scorpio themselves are both extremely intense. It's time for you to feel all of your feelings. There could be some nastiness in the air when you pull this card. If that's the case, take it as a sign to move away from anyone or anything you feel is toxic. So that just really gives us confirmation of the card that we pulled for this week, Purification. And black tourmaline, which definitely fights against anything negative. You know, it shields you from negativity and purifies your surroundings. So this is just confirmation. For some, however, this card has a totally different meaning. And I love this part because everybody normally has this taboo about Scorpios. Your sex life can improve now. If you make an effort, use your magic. You have all you need inside you to bring about your desired result. Attuned to the moon message is emote. It's all better out than in. So, you know, if you have to be emotional, scream, yell, kick, bite, or scratch, do that and release it. Let it go. You know, it's better to do that than to hold it inside and then have these outrageous outbursts that don't fit the situation at the time. Additional meanings for this card is it's time to move from living fearfully to living joyfully. You're right to have your suspicions. Grudges are toxic. Let something go. And I'm big on that. Like, I will let go of stuff. I may not talk to the person all the time who has offended me or smile up in their face anymore, but I definitely let it go. I don't hold on to it. Because it's just not healthy. It's not good for me. And then the end of an argument. So if you were having arguments with someone, this is the end of all of that. Just let it go. The teaching of this card is the full moon in Scorpio has a sting in its tail. It can herald a vindictive end to a relationship. It can also be a time when we want to be good, but we're naughty. If you pull this card, no matter when, your dark side and your shadow self may be showing. The full moon in Scorpio is also a time of magic. If you were thinking of making some magic, this is your sign to do it. I love it. I love this reading because it's just a confirmation and a one big affirmation for all of us now. We've been closed and locked up inside, quarantined, and just really having time to think over our relationships with people in our lives, which gives us time to really see ourselves from the outside in. And it's not saying that the other person was right or anything like that. It's just, it doesn't pay to hold on to negativity. It's just easy to release whatever happened and let it go. Don't become so attached to a situation or what happened in the past. You know, let it go. So then I pulled another card, but two. Well, I pulled from another oracle deck called Energy. So this is it. And when I shuffled the cards and asked Spirit, for the clarity and guidance and energy, or what message did it want to bring forth, you're not gonna believe what popped out. Attachment. And it's the number 5, just like 1 and 4 on purification. So I'm gonna read attachment. And this you are not gonna believe. It's just such a confirmation of purification and time to release negativity. Attachment says, perceived need and the choice to let go. You can't make this up. And at a full moon, that's, I listened to an astrologer. Her name is Stormy Grace. And she always says a full moon is about acknowledging something or letting something go. Detaching yourself from something. So this is just right on time. So let's read it and see what it says. So it says upright, but I normally just read both. It doesn't matter how the card came out to me. Both messages apply. In the upright position, this card reveals that your passage forward is being stopped by strong attachments to old patterns or people from the past. The chain at your wrist is bolted to fear from past or desperation about the future. Although you may wear the mask of pretense or even contentment, you simply can't seem to go forward. The stuff that's keeping you stuck could be physical addictions, emotional patterns, or even old relationships. That's the same thing that purification was saying earlier in the week. That's amazing. I can't believe it. I can believe it because Spirit doesn't lie. It's going to keep coming out and giving the same message until we get it. Are you living in fear, addicted to old unhealthy habits, or so desperate about the future that you can't be happy now? If so, the chains that bind you could be of your own making. This card is telling you that it's time to take the action you need to break out of your chains and move forward to an open, free, healthy, and authentically happy life. It may take some courage and effort to let go, but know that you are capable of doing it. Until you do, the difficult energy will just repeat itself, keeping you stuck. So that's upright. And reversed, let's read the reversal of this card. That means if it came out upside down. This card reversed is a wonderful indicator that an old negative pattern, relationship, or desperate attitude is being released. As you continue to let go, it's amazing. You will be able to establish new ways of doing things and relating to others. The universe wants to congratulate you on your healthy new approach, but be sure to support the changes you're making in your ongoing choices. Some patterns can be deeply encoded, and you may need to continue releasing the old habits, all the while honoring the new decisions in your thoughts, actions, and interactions with others. You've broken the chains, and now you can walk away from the limiting attachments into a bright and unlimited future. I love this. I love it. I love it. This is so synonymous with everything that came out this week with this full moon. This full moon is really coming to tell us something, y'all. We got to listen. Another card, fell out of the deck along with attachment. And it was very interesting because it's the thinking woman. And I know right now we have a lot of divine feminine energy in our atmosphere, in our environment, in our universe right now. So instead of saying, I'm just going to take one of the cards, I decided I'm going to keep it and I'm going to read the energy of this card as well and see what Spirit wanted to bring forth to us. If you know anything about divine feminine energy, it's a woman who is wise and loving, caring, happy, abundant, and just everything that a narcissistic male is not. So that divine feminine energy is definitely strong right now, as well as the divine masculine. But this is the card that came out, so we're going to read this one. The Thinking Women, number 47. Female of wisdom or understanding. This card shows a woman holding a book, standing before a staircase, ready to lead you to higher understanding. This woman could be a friend who helps you, gotta turn the page, express and understand your feelings. Or she could be a teacher brought to your life at this time to take you in a new direction. I feel like this card just for me, not the collective. Oh my goodness. This could also be a new love interest with a woman who is thoughtful, conscious, and aware. Or like the thinking man, the card could represent a side of yourself that's ready to blossom and bring clarity and assistance to the world. If so, find your voice and let your wisdom shine. That's beautiful. So reversed, this card reversed could represent a difficult time for your own personal growth. You may be feeling confused about your personal purpose or disconnected from your heart's true path. Look within and open up to your own inner guidance. Trust your intuition about what you need to learn in order to move on. The thinking woman reversed could also indicate a woman who is misleading you or giving you misinformation of some sort. Be aware and set boundaries. Remember, your own spirit is always your best guide. The affirmation for this card is, I open my mind and heart to my own inner wisdom, and I am thoughtful, focused, and clear. That's the thinking woman affirmation. And I don't know if I said the affirmation. Did I say the affirmation for number 5 card? Well, I'm going to do it anyway. I release attachment and choose peace. I am strong, free, and able to choose what honors me. So that is the full moon energy. And I'm just going to lay the cards down like this, because sometimes we need to see them, to see the connection and what spirit is trying to tell us. So these are the cards for this week, actually. Even though this is a super full moon tonight, I feel like this message resonates for the rest of the week, or even the rest of the month, really, when you look at it. We got to release things. We got to learn how to let go. This week, earlier in the week, I let go of some anger or angst that I had against someone in my family. And I just feel loads better because I didn't realize what I was holding on to all that time. And I said, you know what? Just be thankful and let it go, because every situation becomes a blessing and a lesson. And because I let it go, it made my children happier. It made me feel lighter inside, because I was masking everything, was okay, but it really wasn't okay. I really was feeling like, no, I'm not messing with you. But now I feel much better. I feel lighter. And I feel like I'm not walking around with some chip on my shoulder about something that I just can't control anymore. It just doesn't make sense to hold on to it. So I hope, and then I heard this is called the flower moon, which is right on time because I bought pretty flowers for myself. And I'm just so thankful that we're experiencing this moon at this time. It seems like a flower moon is right on time for Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. I'm definitely going to pull a card this Sunday for Mother's Day, probably from the Goddess Guidance Oracle and maybe the Wisdom Oracle. We'll see. But I would just like to encourage everyone to continue to take time to do what makes your soul happy. And thank you so much for watching. I love you all dearly. And I will tune in again soon. Namaste. Be happy, be light, be love.